So, for those of you who don't really read the descriptions, I'm pretty much still busy working on some stuff behind the scenes for the channel. I'm getting closer to being done, but when that time comes, you're gonna see a lot of consistent quality stuff. Right now, I will say that is highly likely going to happen in at some point in the first half of the month of May onwards. So stay tuned for that. But I wanted again to take a little time off to give my opinion on what's been going on with uh, the Lakers specifically, because I haven't really been making videos since the start of the playoffs, and given how things have progressed, it looks like I made the right choice, because I would have either said a lot of stuff that may may not age well, or um, I would just be wasting effort and energy breaking stuff down and talking about what the Lakers can do here and how the next round will look, because right now they're down 3-1. Right now it seems like the series is over. um, I overestimated the team because I assumed that they would have at least made it to round two. Round two was where I had the Lakers bowing out when I made my earliest predictions video earlier this year. But yeah, they're down 3-1. And the thing is, in the playoffs, you can't really, like, game one is the game that ruined the whole thing for the Lakers, I think. Even though the other games that they lost were winnable games, game one is the one that just did not make any sense at all. You cannot go into the playoffs and just be like well rested at that and treat it like just another regular season game. That did not make any sense. And if you lost that game, in order to make up for that, you would have to win not just game two, but game three as well. So from I saw them lose game three, then it's like, okay, we're still in the same rut that we were in after the game one L. Winning game four would have kind of reset the series back to 0-0, but they failed to do that as well. So now down 3-1, I'd say the series is done. But if they somehow manage to win game five and game six, I would bet on the Lakers winning game seven at home. The Wolves are playing the Lakers really well. The Wolves are kind of playing above their they're playing above their pay grade in a way. And the Wolves, for those of you who have been following sports long enough, the Wolves are doing something that will annoy a lot of sports fans in this sense, right? They're going to put their all into beating the Lakers, and then let's say they play the Rockets or the Warriors next round. They may just get dusted off in like 4 or 5 games, and then you're like, okay, if you're gonna crap the bed, why fight that hard to push the Lakers out? It's something that I notice, and I'm always unlucky enough to be supporting the teams with a lot of prestige, and those type of teams get they get the best from whoever they're playing. They and then if they do lose, the team that beats them puts up a mediocre effort against whoever they play next, and then it's like, okay, so you only had energy to get my team out of here. I think that's what's going to happen with the Wolves. They're going to beat the Lakers, and then they're going to get waxed by uh, either the Rockets or the uh, the um, the Warriors, assuming the Warriors have Jimmy. Because this is exactly what happened last year. They fought extremely hard to get the Denver Nuggets out of there, and then they just got gentlemen swept by the Mavs. Right? They barely put up any effort at all. in that series. And but maybe they do surprise me and go all the way this year. But anyway, and uh, another thing that I wanted to mention is that the West this year is really annoying. It's similar to last year where there's a lot of good teams. There's a lot of teams that are similar in level. If you be objective, right? If you be completely objective, the best teams in the league are over in the East. The Celtics are in a tier of their own, followed by the Cavs. The best team, the team that is objectively clearly the best, that's over in the East. So this year seems like it's going to play out similarly to last year, where the West teams they're all good. The competition is higher than what you would find in the East, but the best West team, which a lot of people are saying OKC, I would I don't think I'd give OKC that credit. They haven't really proven anything as yet. I would probably say the Clippers. I may even say the Nuggets or the Warriors as well. Heck, even the Wolves. But whatever team comes out of the West, I don't see how they get more than one game from the Celtics, at best 2 games. So it is what it is. JJ Redick used all 5 players for the entire second half. I'm not sure why he did that. And the thing is that it's something that hasn't been done since the late 90s. I didn't think it was that rare. I knew it was odd, but I didn't think it would have been that odd. Like that rare for something like that to happen. No, I was in support of playing the main guys the bulk of the minutes because I'm like, you're wasting minutes giving to other players. All you need is your main 5 and another 2 based on the matchup. So the 5 that he used for the entire second half, those would be the best 5, and then I would throw who was my 6th and 7th? I think I had Gabe Vincent and who else? Who else? Who else? Gabe Vincent and Vando were my 6th and 7th guys. And then you'd only play Hayes if Gobert got into trouble. But he went the extreme, and I was also thinking that to shuffle the main guys, you would have Luca playing the entire first and third quarters, and then the first at least 8 minutes of the other quarters, and then LeBron would play the entire second half and at least 8 minutes of the first 2 quarters. Reeves would play the entire first half and at least 8 minutes of the third and fourth quarters. That is how I think it should have gone. That's how I wanted it to go. That's how I think it could have gone, because playing all 5 guys for the entire second half, you could see that they got tired towards the end. LeBron was just he faded away. AR didn't really do much in the first half. They made a lot of bonehead moves and bonehead plays. Everybody, literally everybody. So at this point, I am a Lakers fan, but uh, I've learned from years ago, almost a decade ago, that it's not healthy, it's not good, it's not sensible to take sports too seriously unless you're the one that's actually playing, because you can't even for professional sports like this, you can't love it and invest in it more than the actual players, because a lot of these guys, they're making millions. They're gonna be pissed off that they lost, but they're all of them might be, hanging out at a bar or whatever, chilling in their fancy mansion and whatever else. So because even the last game, you saw Ant and LeBron laughing and grinning and having a good time, and LeBron's team was losing at that point. So you can't take sports too seriously. It's not a life or death thing. If you're a Lakers fan, we love the Lakers. We all, those of us who, are objective, we didn't really think the Lakers would win a title this year. If it came this year, it would be a bonus. 2026 next year, that would have been the best chance, the best first chance for Luka to win his title, and the best last chance for LeBron to win a title. But the series isn't completely done yet, but I'd say it's over. I haven't really seen anything from the Lakers overall to believe that they can win three straight versus the Wolves. But I wasn't there in 2016 when the Cavs came back. I wasn't really watching the NBA at that point in time. So I don't know how it felt, but I knew that there was a suspension that happened in one of the games. This is a fully healthy Wolves side. But I have seen teams win three straight overall, though, before the 2016 and after. So anything's possible. But if you're a Lakers fan, just it's safe. Just assume that the series is done. Get on with your day. Uh, do not take it too seriously, guys. It's just a game after all. But yeah, peace.